Salutations, spooks, spirits, inspectors, and welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartending action! Although we haven't really been doing any bartending really for a while, but you know, it's Sunday, we get a day off. It's nice. We're talking about Gil right now. How he showed up at the bar and stuff. Yeah. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him in at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside... Mouse, please stop doing that. And aside from an occasional escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I return the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time. Sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole robber thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker? I can't remember her name. You mean Alma? Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Wait a second, I'm pretty sure... Isn't that that anime movie series? I saw one of those movies, I know I did. Armitage. Not Montage. Armitage movie. Search only for that one. No, not the actor. Yeah, Armitage 3. That's right. How can I watch it? Oh, really? I could watch it on that? That's cool. Oh, then I'd be able to watch it from the beginning because I remember I was just flipping through the channels. I was flipping through some movie channels and it was just on. It was like in the middle of the movie. I had no idea what was going on, but I saw this Vavoom lady and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Let me just watch it. I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what the plot was or what the motivations of the characters, but it was really cool action and I was like, oh, you know, this is interesting. And then the credits started rolling. I was like, huh, what's the name of this movie? Armitage? Let's have a drink. Alright, moving on. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she had such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not... Mouse. Not bad. But I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma. I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean... she's so bent into finding one. I can't help but want her to succeed. I'm pretty, yeah, almost the one who's been like, you know, she keeps flipping pages, right? She has commitment issues or something, I don't know. Ah, I see. That's right, she dumped the last guy because he was a LARPer. There's also that sex worker robot girl. You mean Dorothy? Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, but she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather she takes it with such childish... My tongue is not working. My tongue. Stretching it. It's not that she likes her job, but rather she takes to it with such childish excitement. Mouse. I've kind of noticed that too. But then again, Willem can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting! The name Lilim is a bit weird, though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. You're right. I just kind of thought they were just like a different species. I never really thought about like the whole robotic and cybernetic kind of thing, you know? Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded. And doll. And doll. And doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice! That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Oh! Oh! I was gonna reference Diablo. I was gonna reference Diablo because Lilith and I forget the name of the angel. Lilith was a demon and there was some angel, I can't remember his name. And they're like, hey, you know what? Let's make a world. Let's make a planet. Let's escape this stupid war that's going on between heaven and hell. Let's go run away and make a perfect world. And then they got it on and they made the Nephilim. And then, you know, things happened. And then Diablo came along and was like, I see problems here. There's not enough fear. And Mephisto's like, there's not enough hatred. And Bale's like, there's not enough destruction. And the other angel like, fuck all of you. And Lilim and Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. There we go. I said it correctly. Ooh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? You know, I have to wonder if, based on how much I drink, if that changes the flow of the conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid! Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that! It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me! Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not at all of it. Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls, to the costumes, to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of the shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that our enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. I did? Well, I guess this is what happens when I talk about something I am actually interested in. And that is a problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Don't you mean episodes? Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. Shut up. Oh no! The timer. Oh my god! I actually got so invested that I didn't even notice the timer was going to go off. We'll keep the. We'll flow with this conversation once this particular topic ends. Then we'll end the episode. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school, where people get stupid. And what a surprise! Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough! You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? They do? Really? Only at that age? Only at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Ah, new topic. We'll save it for next time. So until then, thank you all very much for watching. And ciao for now. Ciao for now.